The general facilities of the kitchen and equipment are required by law to be kept in a good condition, free from potential contamination. The FCS audit does these checks and scores these requirements, however is done separately from the hygiene report so as not to affect the overall score. This was done for kitchens that did not have the ultimate responsibility of performing maintenance tasks of the kitchen structure. The wash cycle for the dishwash machine must be between 51 and 65 degrees Celsius, and the rinse cycle must be above 80 degrees Celsius. The chemical dispensers should be operating and dispensing chemicals correctly. This checkpoint affects the service report's requirements as well. The dishwasher must be operational and run both the wash and rinse cycles. In the scullery, the hot water must be provided at 50 degrees Celsius at all times. This can affect the wash and rinse basin temperatures if no alternative is used. Safe potable water must be in use, and the cutting boards must be in a good physical condition. The boards should be replaced on a regular basis, but can depend on the usage, however generally every 6 months. No wooden or aluminium equipment should be used in the kitchen due to physical and chemical risks as well as the difficulties of cleaning these items. All equipment should be in a good physical condition, meaning free from rust, flaking paint and damage. This includes the work surfaces and shelves in the kitchens. The extraction canopy should be available, working and of a sufficient size to include all necessary equipment which must be placed underneath the canopy. All food warmers should be operating above 60 degrees Celsius. For the hand washing basins, at least one basin must be available and easily accessible by all staff. These must have hot or cold water supply, and mixer taps are the most ideal. Water cannot be too hot or too cold for the hand washing basin, and each separated preparation area, meaning divided by a physical barrier or distance, must have a hand washing basin. A hand sanitizer is suitable in a servery where no food is prepared. The ice machines must be in a good condition and free from visible gaps. A dedicated ice scoop must be provided and must also be in a good physical condition. In small fridges and freezers, the shelves, door seals and handles, as well as the interior of these units, should be free from rust and in a good physical condition, and the operating temperatures for high-risk foods should be no warmer than 4 degrees Celsius, for a freezer minus 12 degrees Celsius, and for a freezer containing ice cream no warmer than minus 18 degrees Celsius. The same applies for the walk-in fridges and freezers, however it also includes the entrance curtains. These entrance curtains should be installed to help manage temperature fluctuations, which will help food stay fresh and place less strain on the compressors. The operating temperatures for the walk-in fridges and freezers are the same as the small fridges, which are high-risk foods no warmer than 4 degrees Celsius, the freezer at minus 12 degrees Celsius, and the ice cream freezer no warmer than minus 18 degrees Celsius. The shelving in the dry store must be in a good physical condition and free from flaking paint, and should also be provided with suitable ventilation, which could be in the form of air vents, door vents, or an extraction fan. The receiving area should be in a good physical condition, and no food should be received within the refuse area. Suitable bins should be provided for the kitchen with sufficient lids, as per legal requirements, and these bins should be different and distinguishable from the food storage bins. Toilet seats should be available and in a good condition, and the taps should be operational at the hand washing basins. The staff toilets should be provided with at least warm water and should not lead directly into the kitchen. The main refuse area should be suitably pest and weatherproofed, and the refuse bins should be in a good condition and closable. The kitchen should be gap-free in order to eliminate any chance of pest entry, and the doors and windows should be closed and gap-free. Suitable fly catchers should be provided to prevent any entry of flies and should be correctly positioned and working.